Wolf River coil you got out there working there in the grass?
Yeah, roger that. That is a Wolf River coil. I picked that up last year before field day and summer field day, and started practicing with it. And I like it. I mean, you know what I found is that it works a lot better when I take it off the ground and just put it up on my pickup truck with a hamstick mount, and it does really good. I can get all over the United States. I've gotten down into Australia with it, Japan. It does really good just on a pickup truck mount. Over.
Okay, well, it's getting more ground, I believe, than the radius.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking there. A lot of people, I've seen a guy, he was activating over in El Laredo, Kansas, 30 miles west of where I live. And he was letting everybody know he was going to be there. If anybody was interested to come watch him and see how it works. I can tell you. I went over there and he had one of these wood river coils. He had several different ones. He had the big tall ones, the little minis, and they were all taken along. And he had the tripod and the ground wires and everything. And what he had bought was MSJ telescoping whip.
Yeah,
17-foot chameleon. You familiar with that one?
Yeah, roger that. I got a friend who's done that too, and I've heard other guys talking on the air about it, that they went to that 17-foot. I'm gonna probably do that too myself eventually. But yeah, that seems like it works a lot better, and you could just stick that on your truck or on the mount and use it for I think 10 and is it 10 and 15 meters? Back to you.
Well, you know what I did there, Dave, was I went ahead and bought that telescopic whip. I bought that, and I got a triple mag mount that I use for my Hustler antenna.
Yeah.
And I put that whip on my triple mag mount right into it in the bed of my back of my pickup. Put that mag mount in the bed of my pickup, and I was talking on 20 meters, and they say that you can work 17, 20 through I guess 10.
Yeah.
And you know, you can really collapse the whip so much that I got a tuner with my Icon 7100, and I have a tuner with it, so I just did the tuner and went through from 20 meters on down to 10.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty good, and I just used the stick part of it, just the whip.
Yeah.
No coil. Granted, I'm limited on 40 meters, but heck, I just, you know, why do I need to? I'm hitting 20 anyway, and most people talk on 20 with the coil. I can do it with just the whip. So that's kind of the route that I'm taking over.
Well, that's awesome. So you do get 20 meters with the whip by itself, and then you use the coil for 40. Is that what you're saying?
I don't use the coil at all. I don't even own it for the coil.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one. I don't think I really need it, because the other antenna I use is ground-mounted vertical, and it's essentially with the tuner. And I can always use that if I want. But I've only used that whip antenna, the MSJ one time. In fact, what I did was, one time, I tried it twice. Once you get back into my pickup, and one time, you know how you got these picnic, it's not a picnic table, it's a round wrought iron picnic table, I guess you'd go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
It sits out on the deck.
Right.
It's got a hole in the middle where you put an umbrella.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, yes.
The mag mount, put it in the middle of that wrought iron table, which isn't that big around, maybe 4 foot across, maybe.
Yeah.
And put that magnet in the middle, screwed that whip on it, extended it, and I was making contacts all over the place. I'm 20 with it, over.
I believe you, man. I'm surprised how well those things do when you give them a decent metal ground plane over.
Oh yeah, and it's even better on a pickup. It would even be better on a pickup than I could stick it more in the center of my bed, but then I got to climb back up in there. I don't want to climb back up in there.
Right.
I'm getting too that.
Roger that, my friend. I have mine on my pickup, but it's on the hood, on the front of the, it's right in front of my driver's window. And so when I mount it, I just step out there and mount the coil onto that hamstick mount, Because I'm like you, I don't want to be climbing up in the back of that truck.
Yep, roger on that. Well, that's what I did anyway. I just thought I'd mention that. I thought about buying one in Paris, so I don't really need it. You know, that wood works. Of course, that ground mounted vertical works too. You know, I just get about a 3-foot piece of coal roll, 3/4 inch figure out, and I painted that pretty orange, because we use it for going camping. And, you know, camping, you've got a lot of kids running around.
Yeah.
So I just found about 1.5 foot of it in the ground. What it is a telescoping pole that freezes down to 75 inches. It's got an unknown box on the bottom. You know what I'm talking about, the unknown box. I think you said it. And then it's got a telescoping mast on it there that goes up to 23 feet. The telescope. And that's it. I don't use ground radios or nothing. Just put the coax to it. And I get 10-280. And of course I don't use it that much on 40 and 80 because usually at nighttime when it's time to eat, I might shut it down and you shut it down, don't talk anymore. Unless I'm doing FCH late in the evening, since they're watching TV, I might do that.
Yeah.
But then I'll go ahead and use that whip. You know, I haven't taken it camping yet. I just only had it for probably 2 months now. And I'll be out there trying it right now, but we've been having snow, especially another, I don't know, 1 or 2 inches of snow overnight there. But anyway, that whip, I was really impressed with that whip. It's well worth the money.
Yeah, that sounds like it's pretty good. You know, I got that Wolf River coil because in talking to guys around the country, you know, with my dipole that I had up, I had a little G5 RV shorty, which did okay, but it wasn't really good. It got me on the air, so to speak. But talking to guys around the country using that Wolf River coil, I could hear them so well, and it seemed like they were getting out and doing such a good job. That's why I bought it, and it has done well. It has done really well for me, as a matter of fact. And so I have enjoyed it. Now, what I did the other day is I was talking to a friend. He was doing a photo activation, and so I went out there. I was sitting with him. We were talking, and he was talking about the in-fed random wire antenna and using a 9-to-1 Unan. And so I went home and I got it in my car to make one. I happened to have the toroid and I had to go pick up the box to put it in at Home Depot. But I built a 9-to-1 Unan, and I put a 70-foot length of wire out from that for the radiating element. And then I also used a 31-foot counterpoise. And man, I've been having fun with that wire. It seems like it's doing really good. I'm not sure that I'll ever use the Wolf River coil again now, man, because if I run this thing out, I took it over to our church and I threw it up in a tree the first time I used it and tested it out, and it was doing great. I think this in-fed random wire will do a fantastic job for photo activations, as long as I got a tree to put it up in. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yep. I know exactly what you mean. But the only problem with wires is, you know, I've never done a photo activation or anything like that. I'm really not interested in doing it, but we do like to camp a lot. And usually when you go camping, you're real close to other campers. You really don't have room to put up a wire, and the kids might trip over it.
Right.
Like, really doesn't want wire. She actually told me she does not want wires on the ground. Coax is okay. You know, one thing is coax going on. But that's about it. No wires. I do got a little wire that I can take. I made a 20 meter wire. I made. And I could probably pick up a few other bands with it. It's almost not very big, it's really light, but I just got the measurements and got that alpha delta center box, the apex, and put the wires to that, and you put that to the bottom of it, and that's it. Nothing special. And it works okay. But anyway, yeah, I saw that looked like a Wolf River coil. I thought I'd ask you about that. Now, it looks like you got the tall one. Is that the long one?
Yeah, that's right. I got the Take It Along. I guess it's called the TIA. At the time when I ordered, they didn't have the longer legs for the stand, they weren't in stock, and I didn't want to wait, so I went ahead and ordered it with the shorter legs. I can always grab some 3/8 inch stock and make some legs out of it, and make some longer legs for it if I want to. But like I said, I use it mostly on the pickup. I hardly ever even use the stand anymore, because I just put it on that hamstick mount. I also found, I thought this was interesting, I found a pair of vice grips that you can lock onto a piece of metal or whatever, or onto anything actually, and it has an HF mount, like an SO239 welded onto it. So you can actually use that vice grip to lock onto any piece of metal or any fence rail or picnic table, whatever, and then mount your antenna on it and run your coax through it. And you can turn it different directions. So it's got like you can either go up and down or sideways. So you just turn that vice grip any direction, you'll be able to get the antenna up in the air. So now I've got another way to mount it. I really don't even need the stand anymore. Yeah, I was looking on your page. I saw that Ameritron tuner. Are you using that right now? The tuner? I'm not tuner, but the amplifier, the AL808.
Yes, I am. That's 500 watts over.
That's pretty nice, man. That's very nice. How do you like that? Working good for you?
Oh yeah, I've got it for about 7 years now. I bought it the same time I did the K0FCL motor. And I got it for here as well. And looking up for it, a lot of people asked me when I bought it and this and that, and I ended up liking it all there. I bought it the first time I did it 1200, so and I got that back in 2015 February, as a matter of fact, so it's a little over 7 years, over.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's not giving you any problems at all, huh?
No, none whatsoever. Absolutely none.
And are you running your microphone, your desktop microphone that's on the extension? Are you running that for your audio?
Yep. This was the audio, no external board. It's just the FCL40. That's the microphone we're on right now. The EQ and the radio, which is the FCL10.
Very nice. I like it. I like the setup you got there. It looks good, and it's obviously doing a good job. We've been able to maintain this queue for quite a while. Hey, you probably saw on my K0FCL page. I do the YouTube recording. I went ahead and started a recording on this one here because it's one of the better contacts. And what I'll do is when we're done, I'll upload the video to YouTube under your call sign. So if you search YouTube for Kilo 0 Foxtrot Charlie Lima, you'll find the video there, and you'll be able to see and hear how you sound on this end.
Oh really? Just type in my own call on YouTube?
Yes, sir. Just type in your call sign, and you'll see the video will be there, and then you can go there and listen to it and see how it sounds on my end.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. I appreciate that. I guess what I could do after that is get it and download it onto my YouTube page. Somehow, I'll figure that out. I have to figure that out.
Well, Roger. Yeah, if you subscribe to my channel, I'll be able to subscribe to yours, and then I can take a look at you can post it up on your YouTube if you want. Do you record your contacts over?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue how to do that. No, I sure don't.
Okay. Yeah, I started doing it. Somebody did it for me, and I it was really kind of wild to hear yourself. But in fact, I got an email the other day from a guy who said he's been doing ham radio for like 28 years, and that was the first time he's ever heard himself on the other end, and he was all excited about it, man. And so I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say 73s to you there, Conrad, on your vinyl. This is Kilo Mike 6, Yankee Sierra Sierra. I'm going to be saying 73 to Kilo 0, Foxtrot Charlie Lima, Conrad, in Eureka, Kansas.
Okay, very good there, Dave. Well, you know what happened to me the other day that I thought was pretty cool? I just got into AM talking on
yeah.
on K015. and this is where the guy had done it. And I just, today's my that fourth day of talking AM, and I was talking to this one station, and this other guy over in the Netherlands, he could just barely hear me. So he went to his web SDR and got on a computer and got on one of his websites over here in the United States to the SDR and had me coming in real good and recorded it.
Wow.
And he sent it to me, and I thought that was pretty cool. Talking AM and the guy sending me the audio that way. And he was over in the Netherlands. But I guess it was all computers and he got on the SEO website over here in the States. So that probably made it pretty easy. But he said he did hear me direct, just barely. Anyway, I'll let you go, bud. And I'll give you some time to upload that there and then come check it out there on YouTube. 736 KM6 Yankee Sierra Sierra and K0FCL.
I'm going to take my 73 back now that you brought that up, because I've been wanting to do that. So you were working AM, and you were able to. How did you find someone to talk to on AM? How did you set that up?
Here on 15 meters. Well, there's certain frequencies that the AMers are on. What I did was I Googled. Let me show you here. If you want, I can Google you or email you the AM sites I got. I got the AM frequencies. Okay, and it comes up here, and 15 meters is 21,425. 21,425 plus or minus 5 AC. And you just go to AM, and they say not to run over 25 watts. So, just run 25 watts, so that'll usually swing up to 50, 60 watts. They say 100, but I've never seen my radio do it. But, and if you got an amplifier, you could turn it back down to 10 watts, because you just need a couple hundred watts is what the guy told me. Some people run a whole board, fully in it, and of course, he told me the guys that do that got fat beams and stuff like that, and it sounds really good. But anyway, if you want, I can send you these AM frequencies. Basically, there's 10 meters, that's pretty much a green. There's 15, 17, I've never heard anybody AM talk on 17 before. They give you the frequency of 18150. 150 is right in the middle of the band. And
yeah, I'm looking at my band chart.
I've never heard AM in there. And then there's 20 meters. I've never heard anybody on 20 meters on AM. But 40 and 80. 40 meters and 80 meters. I haven't made any contacts on 40 yet, but I have on 80 the past 3 nights in a row. And they contact exchange with the guys in my local area. And there's been a couple of stations that I have talked to here on 15. One guy was in Pennsylvania. Another guy was in Michigan. No, Maine.
Yeah.
There are AM frequencies out there, over.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that you can actually have some pretty cool distance from that AM at nighttime. That's only at night, though, right? That's not so much in the daytime. Is that right?
Well, it's like on the band. So this 15 meters is all out after pretty much late afternoon, early evening. It goes. It's going right now. I don't see any signals over there, but 15 meters, when it's open, AM will be open. But it's not, it's not that they're not on there all the time. You just sit there and monitor it, so somebody might pop in there. On 40 meters, that's pretty much a daytime frequency. At nighttime, they'll pop in there. And 80 meters, especially at night. You won't hear 80 meters much during the day. Normally you don't. And and then in the evenings, when the 80 meter comes in, AM will come in. So there's some AMers out there. But I don't have anything up to 160, really.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, I would appreciate it, Conrad, if you could go ahead and email me that frequency list that you found. I'm going to give that a shot. That sounds like it'd be fun. I'm glad I met you. I'm glad we got to have this contact, and every day I learn something new, man. Talking to you guys on the air. I love it. Thanks again. I will say 73 this time on your final, and thanks for hanging in there with me, my friend. Back to you.
Okay, very good there, Dave. You have a good afternoon there, and I'll just need the cursor over in my mouse and your email there, and it popped in there. So we'll shoot that off to him in a little bit. 73 good, nice to talk to you. K0FCL, we'll be there.
Nice to meet you too, my friend. Thank you.